Poor bloody infantry, young men who will soon be out in the desperate vastness of Afghanistan, battling the monstrous anger of the Taliban's guns. Already there's fighting in 1/3 of districts. New recruits know that their enemy is emboldened, surrounding major cities including Kabul. And soon, the Americans will no longer ride to their rescue with air support. These are the men facing the Taliban. American soldiers haven't been on the front line for several years. But their rapid and complete withdrawal has a psychological impact. The Afghan National Army feels it's been abandoned by the US and by NATO. And the Taliban, they think they've won. They've driven out the infidels. In Ghazni province, southwest of Kabul, the Taliban control most villages, while the government holds urban centres. They parade for the camera. A motorcycle gang with national aspirations. Taliban leaders got what they wanted from negotiations with the Americans and are now stalling on new talks with the Afghan government. They want to gain more territory first. Afghanistan's chief negotiator not only has to deal with a Taliban who won't talk seriously, but with foreign governments withdrawing diplomats, a sign that they're losing confidence that the centre will hold. The West is abandoning you, is divorcing you, so you have no choice but to marry the Taliban.
Can we still live a single life? Or the point is that there are a few things that we need to do here, like taking care of the unity within the Islamic Republic to present a unified front in support of peace, and God forbidden, if war was imposed upon us, to be unified in defending the country.
Here in Kochiabad, the aid agency UNICEF has provided a much-needed source of water. But families still don't send their girls to school for fear they'll be kidnapped on the 3-hour walk. The more insecure the country gets, the more difficult it will be to implement development projects. Many fear a future without foreign forces.
زمونږ د پلرونو او د نیکونو د وختونه نامني ده دغه 28 کاله زمونږ دغه د وشو چې همدغه جنګ روان دی نو که هغه یوځي خامخا نامني خو رامنځته کېږي یو ګډوډي به راځي ترمنځه خو زمونږ ملک دی ناست به وي نو کوم خوا خو تللی نه شو ترنه که حالات ښه وي که خراب وي په خپل ملک به پاتې یو.
Other NATO forces, including the few remaining British troops, are scrambling to keep up with the American rush to get out, irrespective of instability and the strength of the Taliban.
If Taliban try to pursue their military strategy and gain power through that and come to Kabul, and the world will just watch and sit, I think that will actually pave the way for another civil war, I would say.
Counter-terrorism training. So far this year, there have been 3,500 Taliban attacks, and there will be more.